Let's begin in Laos, where President Park Geun-hye is taking part in this year's ASEAN Summit. She will also attend a series of multilateral summits, including a sit-down with the Japanese Prime Minister, focusing on North Korea's nuclear threats. Song Ji-sun in Vientiane has our top story.
On the final day of 2015, ASEAN member nations officially launched the ASEAN Community in a bid to strengthen synergy and collaboration in the region. At this year's meeting, South Korea will seek to revive cooperation with the massive economic bloc, a region with a combined GDP of $2.5 trillion and home to 630 million people.
At the ASEAN Summit, Seoul will seek to reinforce cooperation with the ASEAN Community. And at the ASEAN-plus-three summit, the 10 ASEAN member countries, plus the leaders of South Korea, Japan and China, will review their achievements over the past year and discuss future cooperation.
President Park will also use the chance to win greater support from the international community to press North Korea for its nuclear and missile provocations. After a summit on Tuesday with U.S. President Barack Obama, where the two leaders vowed to counter North Korean threats with all possible measures, President Park will now discuss the North Korean issue with her Japanese counterpart, Shinzo Abe.
At their second bilateral summit this year, President Park and Prime Minister Abe will center their focus on the North Korean nuclear issue and ways to develop bilateral relations and cooperation.
Following talks with Abe, President Park will have completed a series of bilateral talks with Russia, China, the U.S., and Japan. The leaders will all gather at the East Asia Summit on Thursday to further discuss regional security. Song Ji-sun, Arirang News, Vientiane.